Let's play this one clip on Friday. I don't know if you guys saw this when you were down there, or if Matt, you saw this when you were down there, but we saw reports of this in Minneapolis as well, which I really, I don't want to oversell it, but it is really encouraging when people who are sort of doing their jobs and then refusing to do their jobs at the service of something that's unjust. I mean, I think just like broadly speaking, that concept is far too absent in our culture, broadly speaking. And there was reports of this in Minneapolis. And here is a clip. It's clip number 9. So down at Barclays, and I know I walk by this, or in normal times, I walk by this every day to go to work. There's a little hill at Barclays. It's a tiny hill, man-made, that they've planted grass on. I guess, presumably, I'm not sure exactly what the theory is behind it, but it's cute, I guess. And during the protest, some of the protesters walked up the hill. Now, it's quite possible that they would ruin the grass. And the police used this as an opportunity to justify whipping out their nightsticks and banging, taking full swings at people. And so people got arrested, and they commandeered a bus, an MTA bus, and the driver refused to drive it for them. And here is the protesters reacting to that realization that the bus driver has refused to, I'm not partaking in this. Good for him. Bus driver walks out. There he is, wearing that vest. He's like, not doing it. I'm not paid to bus protesters down to the police station. That's not my job.
Hell yeah. I mean, first of all, bus drivers are great and deserve all the respect in the world. I mean, just across the board. But like, this is what solidarity looks like. This is how we break the power of this bad, oppressive institution. We have regular working class people standing together and siding with each other rather than the state and rather than the violent arm of the state. I mean, something that felt qualitatively different for me in these protests is going back to all the other things I've been involved with, Occupy Wall Street, Black Lives Matter. The cops always felt like this all-powerful force. They were chasing the protesters around. There was really no direct, there was no way to directly confront them. It was just an army of cops, a line of cops. You couldn't possibly stand up against them. And I think we're seeing, for the first time in modern history, really, people, you're seeing the cracks in their power. Like, people are standing up to them, and they're winning. Yeah. Like the cops retreated from a police precinct and it got burned down in Minneapolis. And that feels like something new in the world. And maybe it's like when someone like breaks the record for running a mile, and then other people all over the world realize that they can do it too. Maybe that's this moment. I don't know.
I must say, going out on Saturday and walking down Flatbush and having all the oncoming traffic honking their horn in support as the cops on the other side, like, basically guard that precinct. It was a pretty amazing experience. But yeah, these everyone supports these.